Great Sunday morning, everybody. NFL week number 2. And don't get me wrong, I love some college football and I love following some of the guys that we have here, especially Right Angle Sports on a college football Saturday. But there's just something different about NFL Sundays that I don't know. It's a different stage, it's a different level. It's fantastic. And it's a pleasure to be able to do these shows with the guys from Right Angle Sports, willing to go out there on a game day Sunday and give out a bet just before the games kick off. The market could not be bigger. And that with it brings a different level of difficulty than we see a lot of other pick shows doing. So hats off to them to be willing to do this. And while we didn't get the luck go our way last week, we have another opportunity this week. And for those of you who want to continue to follow the guys at Right Angle Sports, they have their Plus service going on just after this show finishes. They have another bet that will be going out in their usual service over on handicapper.net. As always, I cannot say enough about the work that they do behind the scenes. The full team as knowledgeable and experienced when it comes to beating football markets as anybody out there. So if you want to check that out, handicapper.net. More than 1,100 people here on the stream. If you're enjoying these release shows, please hit the subscribe button down below. We would love to have you along with us throughout the course of the NFL season. A lot of other content, including Halftime Live. Every single primetime game, I go live at halftime, try to do my best to decipher what happened in the first half, give a bet out for the second. So if you want to join us tonight, Packers, Bears, as soon as the second quarter ends, I will be going live here on Covers YouTube with the halftime show. With all that said, everybody's got to get ready for a big day of football. Let's get to the bet. And we will start by just reminding everybody that when we're doing these shows with the guys from Right Angle Sports, it's a little bit different. We have to follow the release procedure. And I go through this every show for those of you who are jumping in the chat. And there's 1,100 people in the chat. I know it's coming. Why do we do this every show? Well, we do this every show because this show is different. And when Right Angle Sports give out a pick, the entire market moves, even on an NFL Sunday morning. So what we have to do to make sure everybody has a chance to get the odds at the same time is follow the release procedure. I will tell you a game to set up. That is your cue to go into your sportsbook app, find the game, and just add it to your bet slip. Don't bet it yet. Just add it to your bet slip. I'll give everybody about 30 seconds to find it, add it into their bet slip, and then I will say one of two things, either a go or a cancel. If you hear the word go, that means you need to bet it immediately because the line is going to move, even as we will see on an NFL Sunday. It is going to move. If I say cancel, you remove it from your bet slip. We're not betting anything that gets a cancel. And the reason that we do cancels is to keep everybody here in the channel honest. If we just gave out the pick without any risk of cancel, people would bet it immediately, and then no one would be able to get the bet. So this is how it's going to work. And we will start with the first setup of the day as people in the chat continuously tried to guess what it is going to be. We'll see which of you that were guessing may have been close or not close at all. But the first setup of the day is game number 280, Seattle, San Francisco, under 20 in the first half. So it is a first half bet, 280, Seattle, San Francisco, under 20 in the first half. Give everybody about 20 seconds to find and set up game number 280, Seattle, San Francisco, under 20 in the first half. $280, Seattle, San Francisco, under 20 in the first half is a cancel. We are not betting Seattle, San Francisco, under 20 for the first half. This is a cancel. We are not betting it. So if you have it in your bet slip, remove it. We already saw some people try to go early, a few spots lighting up, but this is a cancel. We are not betting Seattle, San Francisco, under 20 for the first half. Continuing on with the next setup. Game number 278, Atlanta, LA Rams, under 23.5 for the first half. So we're setting up Atlanta, LA Rams, under 23.5 for the first half. We'll give everybody 10 to 15 seconds to find Atlanta, LA under 23.5 for the first half. Add it to your bet slip and set it up. We'll determine if this is a go or a cancel in 7 or 8 seconds. Two, 7, 8, Atlanta, LA Rams under 23.5 for the first half is a go. We are betting the Atlanta Falcons, Los Angeles Rams under 23.5 for the first half. This is a bet. If you have it in your bet slip, you want to be betting this immediately. We see a number of spots continue to light up, but the Falcons, Rams first half under is a bet. And I encourage everybody in the chat, in the YouTube app, let us know, where were you betting it? What price were you betting it at? What were you able to get? We always strive to have as wide of an availability and acceptance on these shows. And so we're going to run a poll as well. But I don't think many people, unless you're really slow with the thumbs, we're going to have any issues getting this one, as there still are some 23s lingering out there. A lot of other places, like Chris, down to 21.5. Other shops down to 22. But Michael Hovey, 23.5. Opie Giles, what a name there, 23.5 on the over. Jeff C. MGM, 23.5. Nolan as well. Looks like a lot of people were able to get the 23. Robert, too. Don't know, unless you were really slow here, you would have been able to get that 23.5 to the under as the success continues to come in. And we will see from the poll what happens with the full channel. But I would be very surprised if someone was able to miss that. You would have had to sort of gone out of your way there. So this was looking like a very successful release. And it is 94% of people in the chat reporting that they would get it. And again, this is the significance of the show and why it's different. This is NFL Game Day Sunday. It's very difficult to win long-term in the NFL as is. If you're doing this on an NFL Game Day Sunday, like the guys at Right Angle Sports are doing, reflects the impact and influence that they ultimately have within the market. And that is really, truly what makes these guys different, as we're seeing this impact across the board. There's a lot of other Sunday shows going on that are giving out picks. And this is the one that has the difference because of the people behind it who are giving out this bet. So with that said, the one bet for today is Atlanta, LA under 23.5 for the first half. And if you want to get another bet from the guys at Red Angle Sports, they do have one more going out at handicapper.net. But as always, we will be back with them next Saturday and Sunday morning. And I will be back with each and every one of you, hopefully, tonight. Green Bay Packers, Chicago Bears halftime show here on Covers YouTube. Appreciate everybody for stopping by. Enjoy the games today, and I will talk to you tonight during the halftime.